Running never did much good. Hiding doesn't last forever. You can't run faster when it's you you're running from. So you throw your hands up like doves to the setting sun. Somewhere, John, the stars are falling like jewels upon a thin black veil. You'll find the mysteries enthralling. 5 seconds seems like 5 billion years. 10,000 galaxies away, yet still so near.
Welcome to Karen Holton's podcast. Karen permanently lost 178 pounds and found happiness and success by following her own advice. She has now developed that advice into the quantum health transformation. Heal, evolve, and thrive. Karen's website offers a free webinar workshop series, and you'll also find tools, methods, and practices to assist you to become the change you want to see in the world. She believes that we are all connected. Heal the planet by healing yourself. Connect with Karen at her website, KarenHoltonHealthCoach.com, and through Facebook at Facebook.com/Quantum Health Transformation. Now for the podcast.
Welcome back to Quantum Health Transformation 2.0, Step 1 White, State of Bliss, and Spiritual Exercises. Please note, this primer is meant to accompany the corresponding live recorded video. Both primer and live Quantum Health Transformation 2.0 videos will be presented in descending number order. Start your learning process with Step 9, then proceed to Step 8, and so forth. Learn Step 1 last. This will help you to bypass some of your linear programming. All information presented in any Quantum Health Transformation media is taken from the Living Library, also known as the Akashic Records, and from my personal life experience and training. I am not an expert, a mathematician, or a scientist. I am a seeker of knowledge and wisdom. This system of quantum health transformation works very well for me. However, you must synthesize this information and take only that which serves you. At the very least, it is my hope that you will be stimulated to seek your own inner wisdom. Please note, any part of the Quantum Health Transformation Original or 2.0 series can be copied and shared under the Fair Use Clause, as long as credit is given to myself, Karen Holton, my company, Vancouver Island Alternative Lifestyle Services, also known as VIALS, and Quantum Health Transformation. Thank you. For legal purposes, I have included this disclaimer. Please read it before you continue. Step 1. State of Bliss and Spiritual Exercises. What is a state of bliss and how can we personally achieve it? The state of bliss includes feelings of perfect happiness and spiritual joy. Achieving a state of bliss requires comfort for the body, mental happiness and contentment, along with a joyful spirit. This combination creates a magical condition which makes all things possible. How? It has been scientifically proven that our emotions affect the strength of our heart's torus energy field, as well as the health of many other bodily systems, both physical and energetic. This is what they found at the Heart Math Institute. The answers to many of our original questions now provide a scientific basis to explain how and why the heart affects mental clarity, creativity, emotional balance, and personal effectiveness. Our research and that of others indicate that the heart is far more than a simple pump. The heart is, in fact, a highly complex, self-organized information processing center with its own functional brain that communicates with and influences the cranial brain via the nervous system, hormonal system, and other pathways. These influences profoundly affect brain function and most of the body's major organs and ultimately determine the quality of life. By practicing the 9 steps to quantum health transformation, we bring comfort to the body. Quantum health transformation steps 8, 6, and 5. Happiness to the mind. Quantum health transformation steps 9, 7, 4, and 3. And joy to the spirit. Quantum health transformation steps 2 and 1. Thus creating the conditions necessary to feel a state of bliss. Here are some exercises that will bring joy to your spirit and help you to create a reality environment which is peaceful and rewarding. These exercises will improve every experience you have, and in some surprising ways. Love. Practice loving everyone, especially those who disappoint or hurt you. Accept them as they are and honor their life journey. Just as we have disappointed and hurt others, everyone needs the chance to learn, change, and evolve. Refrain from judgment and focus on becoming the change we want to see in others. Of course, you have the right to remove yourself from harm. Let's face it, sometimes it is not safe or in our best interest to love certain people. When we have been injured by another, it seems impossible to love them. It is important to remember that any negative feelings we have towards others adds further injury to ourselves, energetically, physically, and emotionally. It might only be possible to unlove them in the beginning of your forgiveness process. Unloving someone leaves room for them to live their life according to their free will without our judgment. Love involves our paying attention to other people's lives. Sometimes unlove is necessary to mind our own business and do our own personal work. Unlove is a neutral place, as opposed to hate, anger, or jealousy, which are negative states that do harm to all parties involved. When you eventually achieve the ability to love unconditionally, it doesn't take long before you see your world soften, and people will become more loving and accepting of you. As your world softens, you begin to relax and trust that everything will be all right. Resentments dissolve and past wrongs seem to fade from memory. Start with self-love. Show yourself that you truly love yourself by taking good care of your body, mind, and spirit. The 9 steps to quantum health transformation will assist. True love stems from self-love. Until we master self-love, we do not truly know what it means to love others. Up until this point, we are merely exercising illusionary love. Put yourself in the very center of your circle of care. Joy. Make time for bringing feelings of joy into your daily routine. Think, feel, and do things that make you feel joyful. Even if you're busy, listen to inspiring music, watch short comedies or videos of cute animal antics, and be sure to pass on the joyful feelings by sharing these with others. See the humor in everyday occurrences, especially situations which may have previously invoked a negative response. Resist making fun of others and find humor in your own situations. Don't be afraid to act silly. Silliness can be a powerful tool which alters mood, making room for joy. Play often with your pets, kids, lovers, and friends. Play is an essential part of wellness, and it quickly brings you into a joyful state. When challenges come and joyful feelings seem like a thing of the past, try random acts of kindness. Do this anonymously if possible, Every time you do so, and then later when you think about it, you will feel joyful. Once you realize that you can generate a state of joy, practice daily. Peace. Learn to be at peace with yourself and others. Conflict does not have to lead to contentiousness. Conflict is an opportunity for clarification, resolution, and growth. Know your truth. Speak your truth, but do not expect others to see things your way. We all have a unique perspective and deserve respect for what we know. Finding a mutually agreeable solution lifts the relationship to a new level and is very rewarding and satisfying. If resolution does not seem possible, let the issue go. Give it up to the universe to resolve for you. Would you rather be right or be happy? I found that being happy was more important than being right. Since discovering and using the Nubby Ball concept, Quantum Health Transformation Step 9, to see the many possible perspectives in any given situation, I can let things go. I not only can accept others unconditionally, I can also accept myself unconditionally, as I see the many different perspectives that I have held over my lifetime. Each position gave me a specific vantage point for learning. Let others have their vantage point too for learning. To become truly peaceful, we must become good forgivers. Forgiveness starts within. Once you have compassion for self, compassion for others is much easier to achieve. Altering our environment is another way to bring peace into our lives. Quantum Health Transformation Step 8. Spend time in nature, take a sauna, listen to music, and become more aware of how your entertainment makes you feel. A little suspense might be exciting, but when excessive, it gets you pumping out the cortisol. So does anger, negative thoughts and resentments, fear and worry. Meditation is the quick fix. It doesn't take long, can be done almost anywhere, and restores inner harmony. Other quick fixes include stretching, going for a walk, dancing, gardening, and hugging a person, a pet, tree, anything that's alive. Kindness. Whenever possible, be on good terms with everyone. This includes people in the service industry and telemarketers. After all, they are just trying to make a living. Kindness makes everyone feel of value and is a good way to pay forward blessings. Good things happen for you as kindness is drawn back into your own life experiences. You never know how kindness can affect others. Even small acts can have life-changing effects for others. It may even save lives. Treat those who are closest to you, your parents, your siblings, your children, your pets, and your food with kindness. Practice kindness as a way of life and be prepared to become amazed by the results. Even if you don't see immediate results, rest assured that you are sending out a positive ripple which affects all things. Goodness is excellence of moral quality. It stimulates honesty, fairness, personal responsibility, and personal excellence. Practicing goodness leads to peace and contentment. It increases your value as a physical and spiritual being. Be good to others. Be good to yourself. Rather than spoiling yourself in order to soothe frustrated desires, addictions, dull your senses, or your damaged ego, become like a loving, healthy parent to yourself. Plan ahead. Find out what foods, activities, and associations make you feel good and incorporate them into your life plan. Schedule time for honest self-reflection and find ways to improve your interpersonal relationships. Mildness. Stay calm. Mildness is closely aligned with patience and usually takes practice. Losing your temper doesn't just happen. There are stages of discontent which lead up to it. Recognizing the feelings associated with these stages allows you to make better choices. When I feel the tension build, I often take time out and remove myself from the situation. After I self-soothe myself back to rationality, I discover new, and often novel, ways to handle the situation before going back to it. Mildness not only fosters trust, it allows a state of being where we can think clearly and rationally. It also reveals the true intentions of others so that we can have free choice as to whether we want to participate in any particular dialogue or situation. Mildness allows for compassion towards others who unintentionally push our buttons. Many people suffer from negative effects of contemporary life and behave in ways that are as distressing to themselves as it is to others. Mildness makes room for mercy. Patience. Like mildness, patience requires practice. Patience allows room to really listen to people and to assess all the nonverbal cues which are an important part of their message. Instead of thinking about what we are going to say next, we can calmly consider what the other person is communicating. This is an important skill to develop for when dealing with children and adults who suffer from arrested development. Not everyone has been blessed with mature parents, and in the absence of good role models, these ones don't always develop to maturity until they learn to parent themselves later on. Patience is the hallmark of an emotionally mature individual. Self-control is different from patience in that it gives you the choice to self-govern your thoughts, words, and deeds. This is especially important for health transformation as we try new ways of eating, caring for ourselves, and addressing our addictions. Self-control is necessary for engaging in all of these practices: love, joy, peace, kindness, goodness, mildness, patience, and faith. It all starts as the tiny seed of self-control within you, in your heart of hearts, which strengthens as you exercise it. Self-control is closely aligned with self-soothing and is an important way to show mercy to self. All of these practices must be directed towards the self before they can be shone outward to others. Change yourself and the world automatically changes too. We are all connected. Faith. Faith is the assured expectation of things not yet revealed. Faith gives you a special lens, which lets you see the good in others and the positive aspects within challenges. Faith allows for forgiveness, optimism, and perseverance. Faith gives you the power and might to sail through turbulent times, which always precede the upcoming manifestation of your desires. The unpleasant experiences and challenges we face en route to our goals are called turbulence. It's part of chaos theory, which is part of quantum mechanics. This is the chaotic state experienced just before manifestation. Wavicles pulled from subatomic space, 0 point, also known as Planck level, have a temporary destabilizing effect as they pull energy from our reality to create drag. As the wavicles cease to exist in an amorphous state, they become three-dimensional, creating the outcome we have chosen. In practical terms, turbulence means things get messy, even painful, before they become manifest. So when the challenges come, renew your faith, because your reward is closer than you think. Now is not the time to give up. Summon your courage to put aside your mental control and grasp a quantum reality with all of its benefits. Be patient with yourself, exercise faith, and you will be amazed by the outcome. Conclusion. Practicing these virtues will create your state of bliss so you can experience feelings of perfect happiness and spiritual joy. By practicing the 9 steps to quantum health transformation, we bring comfort to the body, steps 8, 6, and 5, happiness to the mind, steps 9, 7, 4, and 3, and joy to our spirit, steps 2 and 1, thus creating the conditions necessary to feel a state of bliss. This combination creates a magical condition which makes all things possible and allows you to create a reality environment which is peaceful and rewarding. These exercises will improve every experience you have, and in surprising ways. Next, please watch Quantum Health Transformation Step 1 White State of Bliss and Spiritual Exercises live workshop. In this live workshop video, I will tell you what these exercises have done for me and will give you some tips to help you to get started. This concludes the Step 1 2.0 primer. Please feel free to contact me for more information and for assistance with your wellness program. I am grateful for all the forces and beings that assist me with the production of this 9-step online course. The Quantum Health Transformation course is free. If you would like to support my work, please purchase some of my beautiful Zen Dome Orgonites. I am grateful to my universal Starseed Community. I am grateful for my brother, James Tracy, who made the first Zen Domes Orgone Generators for me. This concludes the 9 steps to quantum health transformation primers. If you would like to contact me, do so through my website at www.KarenHoltonHealthCoach.com. That's KarenHolton healthcoach.com. You can also email me at vials@sha.ca.
Lion only makes you hurt. Denying only makes it worse. Love and surrender seem the fastest way to bring an end to bitter, painful days. Somewhere, John, the stars are falling like jewels upon a thin black veil, and you will thrill to hear your calling. 5 seconds seems like 5 billion years, 10,000 galaxies away, yet still so near.